Today we're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about what men get wrong about going down on women. If you want to know more about the female O, get the webinar, and let's jump right into the points we're gonna discuss. Point 1, go slower, 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 slower than what you think. Go really slow. This is slow. That's slow. Don't go right for the genitals. Inner thighs, outer thighs, lower abs, the neck, the inner wrists. Some people go fast as if they have something to prove. We're not in competition, we're focusing on pleasure. If the experience isn't fun and pleasurable, and you're not really in it, you're allowed to stop and renegotiate for a different time. Adults are the ones that are having sex. Consenting adults get to stop and say this isn't working and set up for another time. Okay, next, understand your anatomy. If you don't understand it, please watch some of the videos I've made on this. It's really important to understand the vulva, vagina, G-spot, clitoris, inner labia versus outer labia. Those are all different parts and they're very important to understand. If you don't know what the clitoris is, it's really important that you understand the internal clitoris is the most important part of pleasure. It has so many nerve endings in it, and it's built right into the vulva and the pelvic floor. All right, point 3, guys, if you ever wanted to learn a secret, this is it. Be curious. Learn how your partners really like to receive. Be curious and indulgent. Don't try to get it right for you to prove something. Also, a little collaboration goes a long way. Ask your partner what they like. As the giver, you want to be giving in the way they like to receive. Receiving itself is a gift to you as the pleaser. Also, just know it takes about 20 minutes for blood to fully engorge in the inner clitoris and the vaginal walls. So that means those walls get tighter, the cervix goes up into the vagina even further, creating more room in the vagina. These are all things to understand about the anatomy. Download the link below. You can get the excerpt in my book all about vulvas and vaginas there. However, next we want to talk about penetration. Some women enjoy it, some don't. Are we talking about fingers inside, toys, something else? Be sure to wait until the person who is receiving is desiring penetration. People don't want penetration into their body when they're not ready for it, so get consent. The clit, make sure that you're building anticipation. The clit will get engorged with blood. It will stand erect inside the body as well as outside of the clitoral gland. Putting your hand on the mons pubis or your mouth around the clitoris will bring sensation to the person receiving. Point 5, the exchange. Everyone needs to be present in the experience, whether that be setting up the mood, the sound. It's unfair to assume that your partner knows how to pleasure you that day in that moment. So help each other out with a playlist, with a sound machine, locking the door, giving cues to help one another. You're on the same team. As the giver, listen to your partner's breathing and notice their muscles. Notice how their body is responding. Ask questions. Ask a 1 to 10. 10 would be too much. A 7 would be perfect. A 2 or a 3 would be, I really don't feel it. So these are things you can do to improve your game on going down on women. If you want to know more about the female O, you can get the webinar or the excerpt from the book. Scroll down. If you like this video or think it could help someone else, feel free to share, hit like, subscribe, and the bell. If you have any comments or tips that we didn't talk about going down on women, please write them here. We'd love to know. If you want to say hi on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, at The Sex Healer or at Amanda Pasciucco, feel free to do so. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.